was Saturday night. I turned the TV on just to see what was going on. You've been gone a while, didn't hear from you. I just want to know if you're safe and sound. 'Cause I want to know if you made it out or if you're caught up in the mess. So tell me, are you okay? 'Cause I don't wanna lose you. It ain't easy 'cause I know I'm not with you. But tell me, are you okay? 'Cause I don't wanna say goodbye. I don't know what I'll do.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Healing Connections. I am Joy McBride, and if this is your first time tuning in, thank you. I appreciate that very much. This is a space for veterans, first responders, spouses, and even caregivers. It's about having real conversations, sharing tools that help, and creating a place where we don't have to feel alone in the fight that we fight. Now, in today's episode, we're going to be talking about stress. The kind that crashes in out of absolutely nowhere and don't know how to handle it. 1 second you're fine, the next, well, you're somewhere else. Your heart's racing, your mind's fogged up, your hands are shaking. You don't know whether to run, freeze, or snap. It's just a part of what we're trying to figure out. I've been there. Still go there more than I like to admit, but I've also found ways, small ways that is, to make it through those bigger moments, because it's the small things that sometimes seem to work a lot better than the bigger ones. Let's talk about it. Part 1. Real life stress moments. Let me tell you about a moment I had not too long ago. I was there in a restaurant and just getting ready to sit and have a bite to eat. No big deal. Everything seemed normal. Everything was going okay. Then all of a sudden, boom, there was something heavy that dropped nearby. It was just a loud crash. It wasn't even close to me, but my body went into full alarm. Now, not did it happen just one time, but 3 times in a row. So you can imagine what I was going through. My chest locked up. My hands started shaking. I had white knuckles, to be honest with you. I stopped what I was doing and was frozen. I could feel that old familiar panic attack rolling over me like a wave. Maybe you know that feeling. Maybe you don't. Maybe you're scared about it. But this isn't a place for that. This is a place for healing. This is a place to learn, to get answers, to see things in a different light. What helped was my wife, who is my caregiver. What helped was it something that she did and something I've been practicing over and over, and it's called grounding. Yes, we've all heard of it. We've heard it in the VA and all of our therapy sessions about grounding. Well, here's one way that kind of works for me. I was asked to name 5 different things that I could see. I was asked to touch 4 different things and tell what each of them were. I was asked to name 3 things that I could hear. Then it was 2 things that I could smell. Then the last was 1 thing that I could taste. It pulled me back, and it wasn't perfect. It still took a while, but it made it manageable of what was to do. It takes some time to learn, to understand, and to figure these things out. Part 2. Here's another tool that I use when stress gets too loud for me. It's called box breathing. Some of you may have heard it. Some of you may have not. There's different ways to do this box breathing, but this is the one that I found that works a little bit for me. I know it sounds like an old military trick, and yeah, you hear it all the time, but anybody could do it. I promise anybody could. So let's try and work on this together. If you're driving or working, just take the time to listen. You don't have to participate in this because I want you to be safe. But if you're sitting at home, sitting at office, sitting in your car, just listening, go ahead and follow along with me. Inhale for a count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's try that one more time. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you can do this as often or as much as you need to until you feel comfortable and you feel grounded at the time. I'm not saying that it's going to pull you back, but it will help you kind of try and refocus on what's going on around you. It doesn't have to be perfect. If you get distracted, go back to it. There's no shame in the struggles that we face. This breathing helps regulate your nervous system, and when everything feels out of control, actually breathing is the one thing that we can control. Part 3. Tools that can help or tools that cannot help. Now I want to walk through a few tools that I've tried over the years. Some have helped and some haven't. Some just got me through the night or through that moment during the day. We all heard the word halt before. We all know that means stop. But what kind of stop? But actually, HALT is an acronym for hungry, angry, lonely, and tired. Something else that you can do, that you can try, is cold water. Splash it on your face, hold an ice cube in your hand, and what this does is this jolts your body back into the present moment. This is something to change your mind a little bit so you can refocus onto something new. And that new is a cold. And that cold can make you think about what's going on. Next is movement. Walk around. Get up from your desk. Walk around to somebody else's cubicle. Walk in a circle. Walk to the water fountain. It doesn't really matter where you walk to. Just get up and do it. If you're sitting in your house, get up and walk around your house. Go outside. Come back and do that again. If you're in a restaurant and there's nowhere really to go, get up and walk to the bathroom. Nobody has to know what's going on with you. But if you walk to the bathroom, go there, splash water on your face, dry off, and try and go back to the scene where you were, or the whatever was taking place. Stretch where you're sitting. You can either reach for your toes if you can, reach for the sky. You can do arm stretches. You can do almost anything that you can think of, even right there sitting where you are. You can do push-ups if you really feel energetic. That gets your minds off things. Anything it takes to burn off that edge. It's just something to change what is going on. Another one, coloring. Yeah, I said it. Not eating the crowns, but coloring with the crowns. Or pencils, or markers, or even paint. Yes, painting, because what painting does is it takes you from a stressed out moment to focus on what you are thinking. I even take painting as a way to help when I want to try and escape. Now, there's other things that you can do, but these are just things that have worked for me. They may work for you, but it's always something worth trying, because you can never go wrong if you don't try. Something else that works is noise-canceling headphones. Yes, they are a little bit pricey, but you know what? When it comes to our health and well-being, the money should be no object. Now, I understand that people are on budgets and stuff like that, so I understand. But if you ever can, it's worth very much the money to invest, because there's always going to be a 4th of July. There's always going to be parades. There's always going to be things like that you shouldn't have to miss out because of what it does to you. But if you have and get noise-canceling headphones, make sure you can get it to where they can Bluetooth to your phone so you can listen to music and still be around people and nobody knows what's going on. They just think that you're listening to your headphones. They don't know what the real truth is, and that's okay. That's no big deal. Now, I've tried that stuff that didn't work. I've yelled, I've isolated, I've shut down, and I imagine a lot of you guys and girls have done the same thing. But I come to find out that healing is a process. It's not something that takes overnight, and it's not a quick fix. It's a progression in how we want to better our own lives. But, not everything will stick. Some will, some won't. So that doesn't necessarily mean you failed just because something didn't work. It just means you got to find a different way to go about it. Part 4, the reflection. You're not weak, you're adapting. Just because something doesn't work doesn't mean that it's not built for you. Anything and everything is built for each and every one of us. We just have to figure out what that is. We don't know what that is unless we try. And once we try, if it works, great. Stick with it. Don't give in to it. And find other things that can help you along the way with that, so you can have a lot of different things that you can use at your dispense. So we all have been through trauma, but it's your body's trauma that it's going through. And what we're doing is we're just trying to survive. We don't know any other way but to fight, yell, scream, push people away, do all kinds of negative things, because that's what we're trying to do. We are trying to survive and get through what we can, because maybe we haven't learned enough to teach people, or teach ourselves, not teach people, but teach ourselves that what we can do can be the right thing. We just got to figure out what that right thing is. And so what happens? Our adrenaline goes piping through the roof. we shut down, it's all part of survival mode. That is our comfort spot. That is where we know, we believe we belong. And sometimes, yes, it is okay to go there, but go for the right reasons. I know some of it may be hard, and I know some of it may be tricky, but we have to figure out what we can use to carry on with this, to make our lives better, so we're not struggling all the time. So let's take a moment real quick and do that breathing exercise. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right now, you're right here. And that is what matters to me, and it matters to everybody else. Not just your family, but friends, co-workers, people you hang out with. It all matters. Part 5. Listening engagement plus hope. Now, if you're thinking, nothing works for me, I have tried all these things and they have never worked, I'm sorry that you feel that way. But I hear you. But try one thing. If you've tried that one thing, see what you can do to make it better. See what you can do to make it your own. Maybe grounding. Maybe cold water. Maybe this podcast. Something will work. I don't know what that answer is, but I know something will. So you've got to be able to give yourself grace. This isn't about perfection. I am not trying to teach perfection, and I'm not trying to promote that I am perfect. I am very far from perfect. I am a normal human being who has experienced a lot in life that a lot of times we don't want to experience, but we do because we signed up for it. But we also need to give ourselves some gratitude because we can do it. We are strong. We just have to believe in ourselves. Sometimes it's just about making it through the next 5 minutes, maybe the next 30 minutes, maybe the next hour or till you get home, or if you're at home, till somebody can help you. Maybe you're at a restaurant and you don't know how to get out of it. Lean on your spouse. Maybe they know how to help you. Hopefully they do. If not, they can try some things that you talk to them about and that you have taught them so they can help teach you in that moment of a breakdown. We don't know when a lot of times it's going to happen, but it does. And we just have to be we don't have to be on guard. We don't have to be on our toes. We don't have to think about it all the time. But things like this do happen. And we do have hope. Now, if you've got a tool that you've used that works for you, you know what? I really want to hear it. I want to promote it to other people because maybe that will help them too. So how do you do that, you ask? Well, you can email it to me. My email is htfwmidwest@gmail.com. Hotel, Tango, Foxtrot, Whiskey, Midwest@gmail.com. But you can do a lot of things. You can tell me whether or not you like this podcast, whether you did like it, what you would like to see different about it, or what you would like to see added to it. Because we're building this for us. We're not building it to make numbers. We're building it for who we are and to give and teach others out there. So, let's build this box together. Why not? So, in closing, your space is your space. Feel free to share it with whoever you feel comfortable with. That person who you feel comfortable with, maybe it's your battle buddy, maybe it's a coworker, maybe it's your spouse, maybe it's your spouse and your children. You never know. Because for me, my wife and my daughter and my service dog all help me. They help me get by as much as I can and try to bring me back. But it's up to me, my decision if I want to come back or not. They can fight and fight and fight all they want until they're blue in the face. But until we figure out that's what we want, that's what we have to be careful of. So, let's do this together. I want Healing Tools to be a place, I want Healing Connection to be a place that you come back to when the world's too loud or too heavy. If you just are looking for something that you want to speak on, maybe it's something you want to talk about, send me an email. We will talk about almost whatever you guys want to. I will try and look up whatever I need to help you find the answers that you're looking for. If you have answers or questions at home, whether it's maybe about your benefits or maybe it's about what you can do or what you can't do, let me know and I will see what I can dig up for you. Maybe there might be somebody that I can reach out to that can get a hold of you and help you out. I don't want you to fight this alone. And I don't want you to feel like you're fighting this alone, because I'm here today to let you know you have somebody in your corner, and that is me. So if today's episode helped you, please pass it on. Don't keep it to yourselves, because you're taking away somebody else's gratitude or somebody else's hope of having a little bit easier of a life, even if it's again for 5 minutes. That's 5 minutes of glory that they have, that they can give to themselves, and then they can build off that. So yes, please share with what you liked. Please share what you want to know more of. Please share what has helped you. And now, if you're ever in a crisis, though, at any given point, and there's nobody you can reach out to, or you can't think of anything, the one thing that I do ask that you please do is text 988. This is a safe, secure, non-judgmental people that are not here to hurt you. They're here to help you. You don't have to tell them everything. You don't have to tell them stuff you don't want to. You don't even have to tell them your real name. But they're here to listen. Just like me. I'm here to listen. But what's different is they're able to give you back a conversation that I can't right now. One way or another, we'll figure out a way how to do this. So please, use that to your advantage. Text the 988, and I believe it's press 1. Nobody's going to come to your house. Nobody's bringing cops to come lock you up. Nobody's bringing EMT to put you on a gurney to lock you in a hospital. That is not going to happen. What does happen is somebody real is going to help you. So, I want to say thank you very much. But I also want to let you know that throughout these podcasts that I am going to be putting out, there's going to be a new episode every Monday that's going to drop. That means you have a full week to get through whatever you need to get through, to try whatever you think may try, to send me an email about whatever you want. It doesn't matter if it's just to say hi. That is beautiful enough. But we are here for each other. We are here to build each other up. So let's stick together. Let's unite and keep that camaraderie going, which we miss so much from the military. You're right. This is only an airwave. But you know what? It's that one airwave that can reach out to somebody and touch their soul, touch their heart, touch their feeling. And it could be me. It could be you. We don't know. But we're not going to quit because we're going to try. Thank you very much for listening to me. I hope you come back. As I said, we're just getting started on this. So what I want is I want you to stay safe, stay grounded, stay human, but most of all, remember, I've got your six. Catch you next time on Healing Connections.